Yeah. What's up with y'all, boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here on this beautiful Money Making Sunday here with Pick Dawgz Morning Show. Kind of the drill, man. We live 365 just to let you guys know our thoughts, opinions, and how we see today's action playing out. Got a solid card today, man. We got a decent card from college hoops. With the way the cards looked all week, this is probably one of the best cards of the week. It's not even that good of a card, but, with finals week going on this week, kind of return to some normalcy today in college hoops. We got NHL, NBA, and of course, NFL Sunday, man. Playoff scenarios are in full force. Some teams plan to get in, some teams plan to stay alive, some teams just playing for fun. A lot going on today. We'll break it all down, man. I got a good crew of guys and a lady here with me today to help us break down some of today's action. Brian Bittler, what's happening, sir? How you doing?
Oh, I had a hell of a day on Saturday. 3-2. It came down. My titanium play was Navy and Army under. That wasn't easy. And then for a winning day, I needed the Spurs to come through. Luckily, that happened. And then I had a refrigerator come, and it didn't fit in the spot I wanted to put it. So I got the axe out. I started chopping away my cabinet. It's just one of those days yesterday. But today's NFL card is one of my I think it's one of the best cards I've seen this year, and I think there's 3 games on it that are very, very solid. So, looking forward to going over it.
Let's break it down. Ashley, how you doing this morning?
Good morning, guys. I went 0-1 yesterday. I went against the grain. I went against traditional insight. I took the over in the Army-Navy game. I know that's usually not very profitable, but just given how Navy played this year, I thought they were going to put up more points. And then also their defense really hasn't been great, so I thought Army was going to be able to get after them too. But it was a typical Army-Navy game. I'm stoked Navy won. I was pulling for them, but didn't quite get the over in that one.
That pick 6 when I forget it was Navy or Army picked it up. I was like, oh, son of a bitch, I'm screwed. Pick 6,
yeah.
I'm done.
I know when that happened before they called it back, I was like, oh, I actually have a shot now. But yeah, as soon as that got pulled back, I knew I was done for.
Man, it's all good. On to today. New money, new day, new opportunities. Man, let's cook it up. Jovan, what's happening? How you doing?
Yeah, what's going on, Jay? Yeah, that Army-Navy game was a difference for me. Hit both the side and the total. Didn't watch a bit of the game, and did some score checking and saw that they both hit, and that was that. So ended up being a unit, some change plus for the whole day with my 17 plays in all, 14 on college basketball, 1 in the NBA, and then 2 with that game alone. So yeah, all's well that ends well.
Man, that's what's up, y'all. I'm glad y'all doing all right, man. Riding high all of last week, and then Friday hit on the jam session. I missed every single game. I went 0-7. 18,000 people watched me go 0 for 7. Oh shit. Yeah. Then yesterday, all right, cool. It's one bad day. Won't let it derail me. Bounce back. Then I go 0 for 2 in the NBA again. So NBA is on my shit list. I really don't even want to look at it today. It's NFL Sunday. I'm hitting the board hard. As of right now, I only have one play bet. It's my 10-star game of the week. It probably should have been my game of the month, but I don't know. It's still 2 weeks left, so it's a lot of time left to make a game of the month. But I really like that play right now, and I'm gonna add a few more as we progress here in this show today. But that's what I got going on, man. I'm looking for a major bounce back day. I think today will be exactly that. So let's do it, y'all. Money Making Sunday. We will start we'll go college basketball, NBA, NFL. That's how we're gonna break it down today. So let's get her done. All right, in college basketball today, let me see. I think I just got these 2 graphics for these main ones. So I'm just going to put up the other one, and that's how we'll roll it. Brian, we'll do college hoops in one full sweep. Anything that jumps off the page to you in college basketball today?
Of course, I have to go first in this Crappy card here. I'm going to take Boise State Broncos plus the points. I know people like St. Mary's. These are the type of games out of conference that they need to win and win convincingly, for the tournament. But I just like the number with Boise State playing at home. I think it comes down to who's holding the ball last, and you're going to give me 2.5. I'm going to take it, but it's just a lean. I really don't like the college basketball card today.
Ashley, can jump off the page to you.
I was looking at 2 today. Looking at Troy and UAB, I want to take the points with Troy. They're getting 7.5 on the road. I think their defense is good enough to keep them in this one, and they're 4-1 ATS as underdogs this year, so I will be taking the points with them. And then in the Washington State USC game, I think the mismatch between the Trojans' offense and then Washington State's defense is just too large there, so I will be laying the big points with USC.
There you go. Javon, what you thinking today in college hoops?
Don't really like the card, but a couple that I was looking at, ECU having a bad season. They're not as bad as their record suggests. So that plus 1.5 looks like some good money as far as I'm concerned. Buffalo having a good start to their season. I'm not buying it. I will be on the Pirates of ECU. Money line plus 1.5 doesn't matter. Do you really think that it's basketball, so they could land? It could be a 1-point game, but save a few cents and just take it on the money line. What would be my suggestion? Iowa State, number 4 team in the nation, giving up 43.5. What you've seen in these games with these top tier teams, playing these lesser opponents on the eve of conference play, you've seen them basically dress rehearsal these games and just beat the living hell out of these teams. Quality teams, not the also-rans, but the quality teams they've done whatever they wanted, 50, 60-point victories. So the Cyclones can do it, and I will say they will do it. If you don't like it, take it on the first half. They will have a substantial lead at the end of one. Scrolling down because I'm not touching any of these. I'm on the other side in that last game, Washington State and USC. USC is just one of those teams that I don't want to lay substantial points with. That's really the bottom line in this one. These two teams, former Pac-12 adversaries, and Washington State, they've been able to hang in years past with them. Now it's a different team. It's been a mass exodus from this program in football and basketball, but I really don't want to lay the points with the Trojans. So by default, I will be on Washington State. I'll be on Wazoo.
I got to say thanks, Javon, for turning me on to East Carolina, man. I missed that one. That's an excellent catch, and I wish I would have had that as a premium. That looks like a real good one.
For me, it's only one thing that jumps off the page to me in college hoops. Do y'all know?
ECU?
No. Same game Javon just talked about. The Cyclones, baby. They let me down the other night. They didn't cover against Iowa. Today, I think they win this game by 70. Iowa State's a different team. Monster. An animal. At home. At the crib. That's just my argument. We'll see what happens. Not a whole lot for me today in college hoops, though. But wanted to get y'all a couple of opinions before we keep it pushing. Let's keep it rolling, man. We'll head next to the National Hockey League Association. Canucks, Devils minus 130. We got Penguins, Mammoth minus 135. Flyers, Hurricanes huge favorites. Wild Bruin. Wild slight home favorites. Canadians, Oilers, and the Sabres and the Smoking Kraken. Ashley, we'll start with you.
Yeah, I'm looking at 2 here today. I like the Oilers over the Canadians here. Edmonton's offense has just been rolling, and the Canadians' goaltending has just been atrocious for the last week or so. So I do like Edmonton in that one. And then Buffalo over Seattle. Kraken have just been playing horribly defensively. They're giving up 4+ goals a game in 5 of their last 6. The power play for the Sabres has been great. I think they've cashed in like 6 games in a row. So their offense has been playing a bit better. So I do like Buffalo over Seattle there.
For me today in the National Hockey League, only thing that I would lean to is the Mammoth on the road against the Penguins. Penguins have lost 4 straight, including 3 straight at home. I just don't like their form, and I think Mammoth favored on the road speaks volume. I know they're coming off of 3 straight home games themselves, but they did just beat Seattle at home. I think they kind of keep some momentum rolling forward here. I'm not in love with the hockey card today, but it'd be a small lean for me on the Mammoth's favorites on the road. Right?
Yeah, I think you nailed it, Jay. I didn't have any premiums on the hockey card today, but if I did, it would be the Utah Mammoth. I mean, I don't buy Pittsburgh. I know they've had a nice start. It just seems like they're enticing into that plus 115 at home with Pittsburgh. I'll take Utah. And then slight lean to Vancouver on the money line. They've had they've had 2 days more rest coming into this one. Devils finally got a win over our Ducks, but I'm still not buying that they're back in business. I'll take the Canucks on the money line.
All righty. College hoops is done. NHL is done. Let's do some NBA. Ugh.
It's a nice card today.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my bell ring.
I think you're due for a 10-0. You shouldn't skip today,
Yeah.
or whatever it is, 6-0 or 8.
We'll see what happens. We got the Pacers laying 9.5 on the Wizards. We got the Cavs. Yeah, we got the Cavs laying 11 on the Hornets. We got the Sixers and the Hawks. Got the Bucks and the Nets. Milwaukee -1.5. Hawks, Sixers, Hawks -4.5. Pelicans, Bulls 4.5 point home favorites. Sacramento Kings out on the road facing the Minnesota T-Wolves. The Phoenix Suns out on the road facing the Los Angeles Lakers. And the Warriors and the Blazers to close it out. Jovan, we'll start with you, man. Anything in the full card NBA that jumps off the page to you? You're muted, by the way. Sorry.
My bad. Yeah, I'm on the Pacers. They need all the help they could get, and they will get it against the Washington team that they've already beat on November 28th. About 3 weeks ago, 16 days ago, whatever. Just a situation where we saw Washington give a valiant effort in their last game against the Cavs. I don't think they duplicate that effort in this one. So, just by default, I'll be on the Pacers, who got their bell rung by 10 in their last game. But with them being at home, they should get the job done against a team that they should be able to whip up on. Funny line with the Bucks, but I'll back the Bucks in this roll spot. The fact of the matter is the Nets, as long as they're losing at home, 2-10 straight up, there's really no choice in the matter. I gotta be on the Bucks side. No Giannis, but they showed something in that game against the Celtics where they took over in the second half. So maybe Doc Rivers is coaching these guys hard and making them realize that they do have some unlocked potential in this one. So it'll be the Bucks for me in that one. I know Michael Porter Jr. he's going off in these games, but I think that last game that he dropped 30 plus, they actually lost. And what was that? The first game was something like that. What was it? His first game where they lost one of his 30-point games. I don't know. I heard it in passing. It was something, but regardless of that, I'll be on the Bucks. Yeah, Pelicans, Bulls over. It went up. It actually went up 4 points from earlier in the morning, and then it went back down to its current number, 246.5. I don't care. I'm taking over. These two teams play absolutely no defense, especially the Bulls. And the proof is in the pudding. Game in and game out, for the most part, these two teams, they just go over the total. Last game they played in November, late November, it was an over game. So I'll be running on that assumption that they do it again.
Fair enough. I'll be quick, man. Pacers for me here. We've already seen them flood Washington at home. It was on the 28th of November. They should do it again. It's a little bounce back game for them, coming off the loss on the road at Philly. They lost that game by 10, but, bro, they played so much better than that game than the final score indicates. And I think tonight they get back to regular schedule programming at home where we trust them. I think they flood the worst team in the NBA, the Wizards. Speaking of bad teams, the Hornets, man, y'all know I love this bad team, and I think I want to be on them plus the points in this one tonight. I honestly think they got a legitimate chance to win this game outright. Cleveland is overrated. Cleveland is overvalued. Cleveland is terrible from an ATS perspective, and I just want to continue to fade them until given a reason not to. What are they, 8-18 ATS this season? They're ass. I think this line tells you everything you need to know. They really want to put the Nets as a favorite. The Nets probably should be a favorite. I'm taking Brooklyn straight up on the money line here in this one. No Giannis, no Bucks. It's really that simple. And expecting the Bucks to win on the road, no Giannis, you're asking for it. And I could make the argument the Nets are playing their best basketball of the season. So, and for them too, their last game they played was much closer than the final score indicates. They were in that game with Dallas. They had a lead damn near the whole game and then died late fourth quarter. So I still kind of like the overall form of Brooklyn. I think they can get a win. It's Atlanta, Philly line. Sundays, I tell y'all, I probably got a bet today, bro, because it's like NBA Sundays are the one day that go to form. Like what's supposed to happen usually happens. At least that's what I think. So I'm going to take the Hawks here. I think they are the better team. Philadelphia, I don't even know what I feel about Philadelphia. Like they're not a good team. They're still the same.
I don't know. If Embiid's playing like he did, putting up 37, if Maxey gets back in the lineup, VJ Edgecombe, they got some pieces there. I mean, the Sixers have pieces.
That's the problem right there. That's the problem.
They got a squad there if they're all healthy.
That's the problem with Philadelphia right there. You hear that? That's the general sentiment, and it's not a good team. I disagree. So I think they might be lucky to be in the play-in. Bulls, this team's bad as well. And I told y'all the other day, I don't trust the Bulls laying points on anybody. On the road, at home, regardless. Give me the Pelicans. I actually think the Pelicans might win this damn game outright. Give me the T-Wolves laying the points on the Kings. Fuck the Kings. They're a bad basketball team. Minnesota, one thing they've done this season, they've played really, really, really well against sub-500 teams, and they've been garbage against plus 500 teams. I'm just sticking to what's been happening all year. I think they flood them at home. Sexy pick today. Sexy pick, man. I know a lot of people getting real cute today trying to take them Suns, and y'all going to be real sad when them Lakers put belt to ass on them boys at home today. You playing with the wrong team at home, bro. I started this Phoenix shit. I told y'all at the start of the season, Phoenix will be better than they have been in the last couple seasons, minus KD. Today, no, sir. I know the Lakers, have kind of cooled off a little bit here recent. I think today's the day they get back to regular scheduled programming. This team's a different team, monster and animal, at home, at the crib, in crypto. I think they're still, you combine this season and last season, I still think they're up over 60% ATS at home. I like the Lakers. And Portland Warriors, pass. Brian?
I got two premiums in the NBA. I could have had five probably. We'll start with the Washington Wizards. I'll take them plus the points here. They got beat 119-86, like Javon said just a little bit ago. What's that, like a 32-point loss? The Pacers broke my heart the other night against the Sixers. I mean, I don't think this team should lay close to double digits to anybody, not even the Wizards. Brooklyn, I think, is the best free pick on the board. Like Jay said, the line tells you what you need to do. I think you go big on the Brooklyn Nets here. Milwaukee beat the Boston Celtics. Great. People are going to be betting the Bucks today because of that, how good they looked in that one. But I don't know. It doesn't look right to me. Pelicans plus the points over the Bulls. I think it's a one-possession game. I also think the Pels are a good selection. So those are my three: Pels, Nets, Wizards.
Ashley, any thoughts?
Yeah, I have three here as well. I agree with Jay with the Hornets. The Cavs have been terrible ATS all season long. 3-7 ATS in their last 10, 4-11 ATS at home. I just think it's too many points to lay there, so I will be taking the points with Charlotte in that one. And then I'm also looking at the Sixers here. They've been playing pretty well the last several games, particularly defensively. They've also performed very well on the road all season long, 7-2 ATS as visitors. So I do want the points with them as well. And then finally, I'm going to lay the points with Golden State. Portland's been struggling. Curry's back. He's been looking good. So I expect them to continue with some of that momentum, and I'll lay the points with the Warriors.
All right, man. Get the fuck out of here, NBA. I'm tired of you. Let's talk some gridiron today, man. NFL money making Sunday. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Got everything else out the way. Now it's time for the meat and potatoes. Let's see. How many games we got total today? We have
13, I think.
13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 really can't be divided evenly. So 3, 6. Well, we'll do what? 3 groups of 4?
Yeah.
And then the last one, we'll put the Cowboys in there too. All right. Let's start it, man. Start the day. Woo! The boys back up against the wall. They have 0 room left for error. Favored by 5.5, though, in Arrowhead. Do the Chiefs keep their season alive, or do the Chargers end the mini dynasty we've been in over the past couple of seasons? We got the Cardinals and the Texans. Texans been balling their ass off, man, riding hot. Do they flood a bad team today in the Cardinals, or do the Cardinals step up and play them fairly tough, man? Texans 10.5-point favorites at home. We got the Browns. They told me to bust down my AP. Perfect time. 7.5-point dogs in Chicago. Chicago. Bear down, Chicago Bears. Coming off a loss, man. They were in first place last week. Now they're in last place in the wild card. Trash ass Bears. Do they bounce back today at home? It's supposed to be cold as shit for this game today. And we got the Giants and the Commanders. This one don't really need a build up. I think I'd start hearing this one as well. That's crazy. I like the Texans. I don't know if I love the Texans. The Texans are not really a lay double-digit style team. They're a defensive team. Do we trust a defensive team to win by margin? I honestly think they could literally shut down Arizona. So the question is, has anybody been held scoreless this year in the NFL? There might be a chance today. So if I were to play this one today, it would just probably – I think the best play in this game would just to take the Cardinals team total under. Best play. Cardinals team total under. Brissett come out here and dice up this Texans defense. I'll give them all the credit in the world. So that's kind of how I want to attack this one. I like the Texans. I just know I'm asking for it, laying up and over a touchdown and a field goal with the defensive team. They can do it. And I've said my 2 favorites in the AFC are the Chiefs and the Texans. So I'm really high on the Texans. I just don't know if I'm high enough to lay 10.5, or because of their last 3 wins, Colts, Chiefs, forgot who else has them overrated, overvalued today. Speaking of them Chiefs, told y'all. The Chargers are losing out. They will not win another game for the remainder of the season. Sorry, Chargers. Your season's over. You battled Justin Herbert. I give you all the credit in the world. You've taken that next step. You're no longer just a social media quarterback, but I just don't think y'all got the makeup to run this gauntlet of the schedule that y'all have down the stretch. I just don't think y'all got the ability to do it. You got to prove it to me. So they got the Chiefs, they got the Cowboys, they got the Broncos, and they have somebody else. Texans. Yeah, they're losing all four. I'm telling you right now. So I know I'm asking for it, laying the points with the Chiefs in this one, but back up against the wall, Arrowhead, season on the line. I got burnt with them last week. I'm going right back to the well. Give me the Chiefs. And I'm on the Browns plus the points in this one. My thought process here is I think the defense has a way better week than they had last week, or at least they better. Bro, they let the fucking Titans do whatever they wanted last week. Like, the narrative last week was, oh my God, look how well Shador played. Yay, Shador. Woo. Man, fuck that. They should have won the game if the defense played how they were supposed to play. That's all I'm saying. And yes, I am the number one Bears hater on the internet. And I will remain that. I do not believe in what Mike McCarthy called him, Khalid. I do not believe in Khalid.
He's looked pretty good this year.
I do not believe in Khalid. If y'all want to sip that Kool-Aid, by all means, go ahead. But I just think it's set up even perfectly. They were in first, now they're in last, and you're going to blink and they miss the playoffs, and it's just going to be comical. Same old Bears. They might lose this game outright today. Perfect time.
If you had a chance to trade Dak for Caleb, with the age difference.
Fuck no. Never.
Oh, you're crazy.
Never.
All right.
All Caleb can do is escape the pocket. That's it.
He's been all right this year.
That's all he can do is escape the pocket. He can't throw the ball deep. He can't. If he's what's holding this team back. What are you talking about? He's what's holding this team back. If he played better, they would be the number one team in the NFL. That defense is playing well. Ben Johnson actually has the Bears running the football. DeAndre Swift has turned back into a good running back. I thought he was cooked. So if Khalid would play better, his team would have all the sights and everything they want right in front of them. I don't believe in them. I'm fading them. Let's go Browns.
Is it just me or are they 9-4?
Yeah, playing nobody's.
Hey, I mean, look.
They're going to finish 10-7 and probably miss the playoffs.
They beat Philadelphia in Philadelphia. It's not easy to do.
The fact of the matter is, they're having a hell of a season. If this was past years, all right, whatever. But nah, they have good coaching. The coach knows what he's doing. Hey, I'm not a Bears fan, so I don't care. But they're having a good season. I will say that.
They are, but I'm here to tell you right now, they're going to crash and burn. And I've been consistent with that all season.
If they lose the
remaining schedule,
they are crashing and burning.
Remaining schedule for the Bears is, I know they still got some division games. They got Browns today. They better win. And then they have Packers next week, L. 49ers on Sunday Night Football the week after, on the road, L. And then last game of the season against the Detroit Lions, playoffs on the line. Probably will be game of the year for me. Fuck. These boys going to lose out. Fuck the Bears. That's just my sentiment. We'll see if I'm right. We'll see if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I hope y'all are all here to come in here and say, Jay, you're delusional, and y'all pile on me as you will deserve.
Foolish and lack vision.
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm a genius. We'll find out. Brian, how you feeling?
Yeah, I said I love the card, but I don't really like the slot much. I have a premium on Chargers and Chiefs. If I had to go with another pick, I'll take the Washington Commandos plus the points. I like Jackson Dart, but the Giants 1-7 ATS last 8. Normally that gets me looking at a team, but I like Marcus Mariota. I think Washington has a better roster overall. I'll take the Commanders.
Ashley, how you feeling?
I think you're a little delusional with the Chiefs here. To be fair, you guys have been saying, or Jay, I won't put this on Brian and Jovan. Jay, you've been saying for weeks, Mahomes won't let this happen. Their backs are against the wall. It's do or die time. They haven't covered in 5 weeks now. I think the Chiefs are the only team who can lose 4 of their last 5, not cover a single one, and then play a divisional opponent who is, winning out over the last 6-7 games and then lay 5.5 points. I just I have no
Arrowhead.
I think everyone's living in the past with Kansas City. I want the points with the Chargers all day long in this one.
Sure.
Right? Like if we keep saying the same thing, Mahomes isn't going to let this happen. A broken clock's right twice a day, right? Like eventually, sure, they're going to cover, but I'm out on the Chiefs. And then the other ones, Cardinals are trash. I agree. Don't love laying the hook with the 10. I think you can still get it -10 in some places. Lay that all day long. I do agree with you, Jay. I said this I did the free pick video for this game today. I would not be surprised if the Cardinals got shut out today. Honestly, I really do think we could. Team still beat up, O-line's beat up. This Texans defense is just too good. I think the Cardinals are going to struggle a lot. So I would lay those points all day long.
All right. What you feeling, Jovan?
Yeah, I gotta be on the Chargers. The fact of the matter is you gotta believe what your eyes are telling you or what you're seeing. And that's the Chiefs. They just don't have it. You got players like Travis Kelce who can't catch a ball anymore. He doesn't have the eye-hand coordination anymore. You got Patrick Mahomes not being able to pull the rabbit out the hat. Now that has a lot to do with his receivers, but he's not playing at his peak form as well. You got a defense that's giving up yardage against the pass, not making plays when they need to. And it's a bad spot for the Chargers coming off a Monday Night Football overtime game. That's why I'm not on it. I can see both sides of the coin, but you give me these points, I'm on the Chargers. What was it? 6? What was it? What was the opening line or the look ahead line? The -7.5. It went through 7. Now it's at 5.5. Yeah, I could only go one way with this. I'm on the Chargers in this one. I know Arizona's beat up. I get it, but I'm not laying 10.5 with the Texans neither. I do know that they have a top tier defense, but at the same time, I don't trust their offense. So one thing we know about Jacoby Brissett, he's going to keep on slinging that rock. So you could stumble your way over to the end zone in a lot of these games. So I don't see a shutout with Arizona. They do still have some talent on that team up in the skill positions. Wilson, McBride, so on and so forth. And like I said, they're gonna keep on throwing that rock. So, by default, I'm on the Cardinals.
Brissett might die today if they throw that football. Like he might die in that pocket.
Now they only get blown out. They only get blown out versus division rivals.
Bro,
they don't get blown out
Hunter, Will Anderson, the way that secondary playing, Brissett might die today. Matter of fact, give me Brissett 2 interceptions today. Give me 2 of them. I dare you to drop back and throw against the Texans defense. I just dare you.
Yeah, he's throwing like 40 plus times a game.
Hell no. Let's go, Texans. Let's go. Shut up. I wonder how much you can win on the shutout. See. I'm going to look it up here in a minute. We'll keep it rolling. We got the Eagles laying 11.5 today on the Raiders. I thought this might be a snow game today. So, should be
it's snowing here. We got 3 or 4 inches, so maybe it's snowed there.
Snow game today. Can he pick it? Does he walk back into Philadelphia and Get him. He was on that Super Bowl team last year. Let's see. I need you today. Go pick it. I need you. We got the Ravens and the Bengals. I didn't like them comments from Joe Burrow last week, bro. Y'all know I'm Joe Burrow's biggest fan. But, part of me think he was being a crybaby after missing all that time, then coming back throwing 2 picks. Game was on you, bro. Now you crying. I don't like that, Joe. Y'all know I keep it consistent. I don't like that, Joe. You can't come crying after you throw 2 picks. Game on the line, Joe. Can't do that. We just saw them beat them on, what was that, Thanksgiving? In Baltimore. Do they get them today at home? Brian's favorite team. Jets. Jets.
I can't answer the Jets today. They don't have a shot.
And we got the Bills and the Patriots. Bills favorite in New England.
Javon's big game there.
Ooh.
The Patriots.
A lot of people going big game hunting in this one. Brian, we'll start with you. How are you feeling?
I like this section of the card. I'll take the Baltimore Ravens, lay the points. They haven't covered 4 straight. I think the Bengals have covered 3 straight. Cincinnati beat up on Baltimore in their home field. I just think this Ravens team, I know they're a lot like I keep waiting for the Ravens are a lot like the Chiefs. But I think Baltimore opens up a can of whoop bats. On the Bengals, I'll take the Buffalo Bills over the Patriots. This line was basically a pick 'em. Now I think it's up to 2.5 currently. New England's going to be a team of the future, but I think Buffalo is the team currently. I'm going to take the Buffalo Bills here and lay the points.
Ashley.
I got to roll with the Bengals here on this one. I'm super out on the Ravens this year. I think I was the only one to take the Steelers last week. I just don't think the Ravens really have it this season. They really only have like 1 solid win. What was it, against the Bears? Otherwise, it's like, I don't know. They can't beat anyone good, it seems. I like Joe Burrow's back. They've been covering since he's been back. I would take Bengals on the money line this one, to be honest. And then what were the other ones? Bills and Pats and what else?
Eagles, Raiders.
Jags and Jets.
Oh, this one. Yeah, this is one I want to talk about. I think we're forgetting that the Jags are the Jags. I understand the Jets stink, but no way I'm laying 14 with Jacksonville. I think this New York offense can still compete enough to keep it close. So I want to take the points with the Jets. I think you can still get it at 14 in some places. I would take those points definitely.
Javon, how you feeling?
Yeah, I'll be on the Buffalo New England over in this one. I know it's a high total. It's cold up here, but nevertheless, I think it's going to be a bit of a shootout. First game was a 23-20, basically a dogfight where the Bills made a lot of mistakes, turnovers, so on and so forth. I think in this one it's going to be the Josh Allen show, and he's not going to be able to be stopped. On the other hand, Drake May, he's going to have a say in matters, and the Bills still can't stop the run. So I think this ball is going to be moved up and down the field by both teams, and so the over's in play for me in this particular spot. Kind of reminds me of the 2021 season where the first game stayed under. The second game went over, I believe, and then the third game in the playoffs, it got out of hand. But anyway, I will also be on Philly, laying the lumber in that game. Just a foxhole spot with all the hoopla in Philly. People calling for Jalen Hurts to be benched. Stop it. I mean, come on. He's a Super Bowl champ. He just won.
That don't mean nothing. His health is trash.
No.
I don't mean a damn thing. I don't care what you did last year. What you doing right now? He's playing like high.
Yeah. That's the Philly hater in you talking. All I know is he won one, and you can't just throw him out like yesterday's trash. That's just the ball.
Jalen Hurts is equivalent to Justin Fields. If you put Justin Fields in this Philly offense, I think they do the same thing.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
You're crazy.
You disrespecting that man's name and his legacy. Stop it.
not. What legacy, bro? He got the best weapons available to anybody. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? He better do something.
Hey,
He's the one holding his team back. Y'all like to make excuses for trash-ass quarterbacks.
He would have, if it wasn't for the refs, he'd be a 2-time Super Bowl champ and MVP as far as the Super Bowl goes. He got that. They got that Super Bowl stolen from him. Let's not forget that. Against the Chiefs of 3 years ago. But anyway, I'll also be on the under in that one. I think it's correlated. I just think that the defense is gonna they're gonna have a lot to say in this game. The Raiders, they can't run the ball. They're not gonna run the ball. They're gonna be one-dimensional. Now, I missed the fact that the bum Geno Smith, he's not gonna be in there. It's gonna be
Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, Kenny Pickett, so they know him though. So they got a book on him. They'll be able to stop him.
Same thing
So
vice versa, though.
I just think it's gonna be a one-sided affair. A lot to a little, but it stays under. It's a low total, 37.5, but I don't care. I see Philly doing to them what the Chiefs did to them, which is blank them and them score a lot of points.
I disagree. I think the Raiders fuck around and win this game outright, money line.
Oh, now you're dreaming.
Am I? Or have y'all not been paying attention to the Eagles the last couple weeks?
Yeah, but this is the Raiders, though. They stink.
Yeah, I think this is every week there's been that one play that blows up the survivor. And I think this is the one today. It's either this one or it's the Bears. I guarantee you the Eagles and the Bears both not winning today. One of them losing outright. I just don't know for a fact which one it's going to be.
Why couldn't it be the Vikings? That's a big favorite there.
No, that's not happening. The Eagles, man, they're broken. They've been broken for a while now. This is not the same team that y'all have come to know and love. The reason Jalen Hurts has looked good over the past couple seasons is because he's had the best fucking running back in the NFL behind him. And the problem this year is, what the problem is? You know why Jalen Hurts looks so fucking garbage? Because they can't run the ball. So you know what the Eagles got to do? They got to sit there and rely on Jalen Hurts to throw the football. And it don't work. His own receivers don't like him. A.J. Brown, him and him used to be like this. Now A.J. Brown don't like him. Get the fuck away from me. Devontae Smith was a Heisman in college, bro. He might be one of the best slot receivers in the league. He don't get the ball because his quarterback can't throw it. So let me ask y'all this today. The multi-million-dollar question is, do you think the Eagles can come here and run the football? And if you think that's the answer, then I can understand your path to taking Philadelphia. I understand. You say Saquon Barkley has a bounce-back game today. He comes in here and destroys this Raiders defense. I'm going to be like, all right, I can see that. But if you think that –
Go ahead.
But if you think for 1 second in these type of conditions, Jalen Hurts is finna lead you to victory by margin, you're delusional. That's all I'm saying.
Don't forget about Tank Bigsby. He's averaging 8.8 yards per carry. I know he's only had under 20 attempts, but this guy can run the football. I think if they get Tank Bigsby more involved, I think the Eagles will be more successful.
Man, this is finna be today you finna see Heisman Genty. I like Ashton Genty, anytime touchdown. I like Goat Pickett today, man. Goat Pickett. I need you, baby. I need you, Goat Pickett. I need you, baby. I need you.
Hey, you just saying this because the Dallas Cowboys are 2 games in back of Philly. You need them to lose.
I do.
So Wishful think, hey, listen, I kind of want them to be deadlocked in the final week going in. So I mean, they do need to lose. But I don't know, not this spot. Who they got next week? Who Philly got next week? Maybe they'll lose then.
Buffalo Commanders. They got the Commanders twice.
They're going to lose 2 of these last few games. Dallas is going to win out. They're going to win the division. I promise you. History's on my side. History is on my side. This division has never, since I've been alive, had a repeat division winner. I've been alive 26 years. This has never had a repeat. So if this is the year the Eagles finally put that stat to bed, I'll give them all the credit. They're losing to Buffalo, and I just need either one Marcus Mariota legacy game, or today I need a Kenny Pickett legacy game. And I think it's very plausible, especially with how bad Philly has looked, bro. I hear all of how bad the Raiders are. I don't hear enough of how bad the fucking Eagles are, and I'm fading. We'll see what happens. I'm also the leader of the Ravens hate club. I'm probably the only person on the planet holding a Ravens to miss the playoffs ticket. Sadly, I kind of like them today. I'm not betting it, though. I can't. It's just there's not enough meat on the bone. I want to be on Cincinnati, but I don't like them comments from Joe Burrow. I don't like them comments whatsoever. That's not dead on material. And then the Ravens running out of chances. The Bengals are done. The Ravens running out of chances. I lean Ravens. I want to be on the Bengals. I lean Ravens. I'm probably going to lead the game alone. I love that y'all faded me today. Today's the day I make like 30,000. We got the Jags Jets. I'm cool. Bills Patriots. I'm also the leader of the Patriots hate club. I think they win today, though. Give me the Pats. The Patriots are a better football team than the Bills. By every metric. I trust them more everywhere, except for quarterback. But honestly, I don't think remember, you got to remember who's saying this. This is the guy who's been hating on Drake May all season. I don't think the gap between these two is that significant. So where the hell do the books get to Bills being favored on the road in
What do you mean every metric? The Bills have the second best in total yards per game. They have the second best pass defense. They give up a lot of rushing yards, but I don't know. It's not every metric. I mean, there's cases for the Patriots, but
yeah, but see, I think a lot of those stats are misleading. Like, you got to watch some of these games. Did you not see Joe Burrow light their ass up all game last week? Like, this Bills defense is not good. They're not. And then, speaking on them stopping the run, I think Travion Henderson and Stevenson can run that ball today. I just don't. I'm not saying the Bills have no chance in winning. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying there's no way in hell they should be favored in New England. That's all I'm saying.
Well, it should tell you something.
Yeah. Or it also could just tell me that,
11 and 2 teams getting 2.5 points at home. I don't know.
Yeah, I get it. A lot of people kind of thinking the same way I'm thinking, that the Patriots have had a really light schedule. They've been benefited. It's a bounce back revenge game for Buffalo.
Josh Allen's got that dad power today. He and Haley Steinfeld are expecting dad power is going to come through.
Like, if the line was Patriots minus 1.5, 2, like it's supposed to be, then I could maybe think about taking the Bills. But expecting
that would scare me off. Then I would like the Patriots probably.
Expecting the Bills to win in New England I can't. So it'd be a lane toward the Pats to me. And all right, that's it for that one. Last slot, we got the.
We're arguing a lot today, Jay.
I like it. I love it. I love it.
We need Ruffalo on here.
Lions, Rams minus 5.5. Panthers, Saints minus 2.5. Panthers minus 2.5. Titans, 49ers minus 12.5. Packers, Broncos. Packers favored on the road in Denver. Colts, Seahawks. Oh, man, Phillip. Man. See what you got for me today, Phillip. And last but not least, hold up. We them boys, man, at home, at the crib, Sunday Night Football.
Colts should have went out and got Brady the quarterback for his game.
Is it Ashley?
Yeah, I think it's me. I'll start with the Panthers and Saints. I want to lay the points with Carolina. I just don't trust the Saints offense. I'm not sure if they're capable of winning back-to-back games, honestly. They have no run game, turn the ball over a ton. Carolina's coming off a bye, so they've had the opportunity to get healthy, which is something that they definitely needed for sure. So I know they're heading on the road, but I would need at least a field goal out of New Orleans to be tempted to take the points here. So I will be laying them with Carolina. And then I'm interested to see Phil Rivers play today. I think I got to take the Seahawks here. They've just been dismantling everyone. They've been covering machines. I just think, whatever they're going to do offensively, we saw the Jags have their way with the Colts last week. So I'm not sure what's going on with Indy's defense, but Seattle will probably put a good number of points on them. And I just don't know if Rivers is going to be able to match that. So I will lay the 13.5 with Seattle in this one. And then I got some premiums in other games, so I'll probably just stick with those two for now.
Mr. Burtz, close us out in the NFL. How you feeling?
Are we going through the whole thing?
Yes, sir.
Right. So I'm on the over in this Carolina-New Orleans game. Last game was 17-7. You saw the Saints move the ball on Tampa Bay. Tyler Shuck, however you want to say his name. Look, he's progressing as a quarterback. I thought it was the wrong choice to draft him, and I still think that. But when you have a offensive head coach who knows how to, move his quarterbacks along, I think that's coming to fruition before our eyes. He's running the ball, taking off at the right time. And I think this one's going to be a dogfight, but it's going to be a dogfight where points are scored. The Panthers should be able to run the ball on the Saints. Someone's going to be chasing points. I don't know who, because I don't know who's going to be up, but it's going to be one of those type of games. So 41.5, too low. I will take the over. I want to be on Tennessee, but I'm not going to be. The 49ers had an extra week to prepare. That should bode well for them. I do like the over in this one, though. 49ers should be able to score some points in this one. Their team total is 28.5. A little too rich for my blood, but I could see them getting over that. And Cam Ward, say what you want about him, but recent weeks he has put up some numbers, and I think that garbage time he should be able to get into the end zone. So yeah, with all that being said, the over is a play for me in that one as well.
I'm on the Niners. It's not overcomplicated. It's the Titans coming off a win, bro. It's really that simple. It's Titans coming off a win. The team has covered 3 of their last 80 games, and now they're coming off a win. Today they probably get blitzed. They quarterback Cam Ward after the game last week, already talking about offseason. Sure, you ready for the offseason? You ready for the offseason? I'm ready for offseason. So they're like, bro, fuck the offseason. I'm ready for right now. We totally different situations. Cross-country road trip to Tennessee, all the way to Cali. These Cali boys been chilling. Had a week off, ready to go. I was thinking about it the other day. Kyle Shanahan is the best coach in the league. Kyle Shanahan is the best coach in the league. Shout out Kyle Shanahan. And I just think he dials up something against the worst team in the league. That's all. That's just my thoughts. I just think the best offensive mind in the league dials something up against the worst team in the league. Titans did move the ball all right last week, running the football. I don't know how much of that can be replicated, though. So we'll see. I like the Niners. I really like this last slot.
Yep. It's a good one.
Panthers, Saints. I gave Tyler Shuck a new name after last week. His new name is Lamar Shuck. He looked like last That boy, we getting about that pocket, getting in that box. I said, okay, Lamar, shut. Okay. The Panthers. Ooh. I'm conflicted. I do have a ticket on the Panthers to make the playoffs. I placed that like 2 weeks ago when I was on here yapping. And it's looking okay. It's looking okay. The thing is, I don't know if I want to lay points with them on the road. I'm a lean Panthers. I don't love it though. See now, Brian, your thoughts on that Patriots-Bills game?
It's the same going to be in the Packers and Broncos for me.
So I get it. That's how I feel about this one. The difference is I've already seen the Patriots beat the Bills. These two teams haven't played. So that's why I can talk myself on to the Pats. Like I've already seen the Pats beat Buffalo. So I already know that they are the better team. They walked into Buffalo and beat them. This is different. I still think the Broncos are fraudulent. I think they I know I'm hating. They're better than I give them credit for. Today they lose, though. Go, Pack, go. I like how Jordan Love and them played last week. He threw that ugly pick to start the game, and then after that was probably one of the best games I've seen him play. Josh Jacobs looked real good last week, real good. And I think he looks good again here today. I think the Packers are favored on the road in Denver for a reason. I'm taking the Pack. I'm on old man Phillip, and I really can't verbalize why, except for I just want to see old man Phillip play well today against the Seahawks. That's it. That's all. That's the only reason. And the Colts are my swag team. They're not nearly as bad as what they are, and I think I don't know, man. Today could be one of the days. It's a lot of huge favorites today, and I can just see everybody parlaying them up and being sad as hell. Like just being sad as hell.
I wish Richardson was healthy and playing, and that's for the Colts, but he's not.
So the thing is what would this line have been in this game 3 weeks ago? What would the line be?
Seattle minus 3.5, something like that. I don't know.
I agree. So is Daniel Jones a 10-point swing? Daniel Jones. I don't think so. I want the Colts.
Phil Rivers hasn't played since COVID, just to put that in perspective.
Very true statement.
Just to put that in perspective. At first, I was like, oh, when did he last play? Like 2 years ago? And then, yeah, I saw it was 2020, which is crazy.
The thing is if there was any offense he could come into and be all right, it's this one, bro. He ain't finna do nothing but hut. Scream. That's all he's gonna do today. So I don't even think they put him in harm's way. He's a vet. He's been here, done that. Give me the Colts. This line has gotten out of hand. And last but not least,
yeah, here we go.
Do I need to go on a rant, or do y'all just know what it is?
I think they have a chance to lose this game outright tonight. But,
and that's why you're foolish and like.
Wow. Minnesota has the better defense by far. And we've seen the Cowboys choke in games like this. So.
Now, of all of us on this screen, I'm the one who likes the quarterback of the Vikings the most. I feel like I'm the only person on the planet that likes J.J. McCarthy.
He's okay.
He is trash. He is.
Hey, I'm glad you admit that.
He's trash. I'll admit it. He's trash. I still like him though. Shout out 9. The Cowboys, man, we just been dominant at home. We just been dominant, like, and I don't have I'm taking them today. The 5.5. Let me just get out my actual thoughts. Just wholeheartedly, completely honest. I 1,000,000% know we're winning this game today. We're winning. I'm about 60% sure we cover. The question is do you see this Vikings offense replicating their best offensive week last week? I don't know. I don't. I think my Cowboys defense has improved. We just haven't been the same team on the road. We're well rested. We haven't played since last Thursday. So we just come into this game, clear headspace. We're healthy. CD will play. I don't think the Vikings match up on the outside with our two best receivers. I just don't think that. And I don't know
But
if
the Vikings receiver, Addison and Justin Jefferson, going against the 32nd ranked pass defense. I don't know.
Look at their numbers. Look at Justin Jefferson's numbers the last 8 weeks and tell me, should I be afraid?
Well, he hasn't had a healthy quarterback. He hasn't had a healthy quarterback for
nothing. Does he not have that same quarterback today?
Yeah, but he's getting his mojo back.
So that's what I'm saying. So should I be afraid of him today? Look at his last 8 weeks. He ain't scored a touchdown since I think week 2.
He might get 3 today.
I'm not afraid of him. And then on the other side, bro, Jordan Addison, has he even caught a pass in 5 weeks?
He's a stud.
Has he even caught a pass? I'm not JJ been putting the ball on him. He's just dropping it. He's dropping the ball. So it's I don't believe in him. Now, if you want to sit here and tell me them tight ends going to go off again, now that's a narrative I can get behind because them tight ends been going dumb for the Vikings. But their receivers are non-existent. Justin Jefferson has basically died. And I have enough game tape and enough data over the last 3 months to say I don't think it's going to happen today. I'm taking the better team, playing the better football with more to play for, season on the line, at home where they play their best football. We'll see what happens. What do you think, Brian?
This is a great slot here. Number one, I'll take the Green Bay Packers and lay the points. The same thinking I had in the Buffalo Bills in New England. I think people will be the bandwagon guys will be on the Denver Broncos here. They've won 11 straight games, and they're getting, in some spots, they're getting 1.5. So to me, I think the Packers need this game more. And I think they got the much better, I shouldn't say much better defense because on paper they're pretty close. I think the line tells you what you need to know. I'll take the Packers. And then the Rams, I'll lay against the Detroit Lions. It just seems like Lions plus the points seems like an easy bet here. But I think the Rams make a statement and blow them out today. I'll take the Rams, maybe extendo, clip it up to -9.5.
Oh, yeah? I don't think I talked about this. I kind of agree. with the Rams. I think Sean McVay is probably the second best coach in the league, second best offensive coach as well behind Kyle Shanahan. Ashley?
I already went.
Oh. That's it. We did it. We're done.
You're sleeping at the wheel, Jay. That's it.
That type of day. All right. We did it. We covered everything under the sun. NFL, NBA, college hoops, NHL. Hey. Money making Sunday. Our favorite plays are over at PickDawgz Premium. Brian, what you got going on today?
Up off a winning day yesterday, cash another titanium. My titanium 60 wins, 26 losses, 70% last 86. And I got an NFC South game of the year today, $30 at PickDawgz.com. Or grab all 3 of my NFL premium picks. I think I'm going to sweep the board today, but it's my private players 3-pack for $50. Team me up with any one of these guys and girls, ladies, and have a huge month of December. So check it out.
Check it out. Hop on with Brian B. Continue to kick the crap out of the books. Ashley, what you got going on today?
Yeah, so I will have my NFL best bet of the day as well as an NFL 3-pack available. But as always, after talking with these guys, I'm usually convinced on 1 or 2 other games. So I might actually end up having maybe 5 premium plays today. So you can definitely check that out or definitely grab a longer term package, a week, a month, whatever it is. Obviously, playoffs are rolling around, so you want to be well covered for NFL and college, but then, of course, NHL. And then once football starts to wind down, I hop on basketball a lot heavier. So lots of sports, lots of opportunity to win money. So definitely go check it out.
So last week we asked the question. You said that last week. We were saying, is she fading us? Is it something we said that she's gonna fade? Or...
Usually, I think it's something like Javon. Like he turned me on to the ECU game in college basketball. That's something that I'm taking a look at when we get off of here. But
fair enough. Hop on with Ashley today, y'all. Continue to kick the crap out of the books. Javon Briggs, what's going on today, man?
Yeah, I got a lot of NFL action. Like I said yesterday, I like this card. A 3-pack in the 1 o'clock time slot, 3-pack in the 4 o'clock time slot, and 2 Sunday night football plays. 3 singular plays that are packaged up. So I got some single play action. A lot of times I usually don't have that in the 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock time slot, but I do today. And I will have a player prop up on the board as well. It'll be 10 NFL plays all said, and also have a NBA play up in the mix. Debating on whether I will have a college basketball one on board. I gave out that ECU play. That's a strong play, but there's another one that might be a little bit stronger than that. So that might go up on the board as well. Jump on something long term.
On Javon, continue to kick the crap out of the books, ladies and gentlemen. Today, for me, today's going to be a legendary day. If you believe me, hop on with me. If you want to fade me, good luck to you. It's really just that simple. I have one of my biggest plays of the NFL season thus far this year. I have a 10-star unit play. I've only had a handful of them in the NFL. I believe we're undefeated on my 10 stars in the NFL. The last one was Cowboys money line against the Eagles. That was my game. That was my game of the year. I think we called it game of the year, that one. But that was my last 10-star. And this one kind of falls right in line with that, where everybody's saying, Jay, you're delusional. Jay, you're delusional. Them
you're
the play.
delusional.
Rago, dummy, or I'm delusional. So got a 10-star. You can scoop it up. And then as of right this second, that's all I have is that 10-star in there. I'm finna add a couple late NFL though. I'm probably gonna leave the NBA alone today. I might not though. We'll see here momentarily. It's been kicking my ass. Man, money making Sunday. Parlay time. Parlay. Brian, what you parlaying up?
This is my money line parlay here. I'll take the Baltimore Ravens on the money line, Buffalo Bills money line, and Green Bay Packers money line.
What was that again? Bills money line, Packers money line.
Bills, Packers, and Ravens today for me.
Okay. Not bad. Ashley?
I have a 3-teamer as well. I'll take the Bengals with the points, Packers on the money line, and then Buffalo Sabres in there. Sabres money line.
There you go. I promise y'all the 10-star today is not the Cowboys, so you don't got to worry about it.
You could do a Buffalo parlay with Bills and Sabres.
One of the other 13 games on the card, so it's not the Cowboys.
It's a Cowboy.
I don't have a premium on that game. I for sure know we win. The spread's a little dicey. So as of right this second, I don't have a premium. I'm probably gonna put it in. Javon, what you got going on? Parlay.
All right. I'll give out 2. One of those hit yesterday that I gave out. ECU matched it up with Wazoo. That's the one. That's the college basketball one. And then NFL one. This will be a 3-pick. Buffalo, New England over. Carolina, New Orleans over. Tennessee, San Fran over.
Okay. All right, let me give y'all 2 of them. First one, we're gonna go all the plays I probably should have put in, but I was just scared. Texans, Packers, Rams, 3-team. Really like that one. And then if you want to get rich today, this is the get rich, fade the world, fuck what they talking about, parlay. Raiders money line, Colts money line. Don't shoot.
If the Eagles lose to the Raiders, I might walk down to where you're at there in Texas.
All right,
and
it's snowing
hand
up there.
deliver
You
you.
sure you want to say that out loud?
There's no chance that happens.
Just
Zero.
saying.
0.00.
Raiders money line, Colts money line. Do with that what you want. They're both like 625 and plus 675 on their own. So I can only imagine parlayed up we might get. So
You're not gonna throw the Browns in there too?
You might get struck by lightning at that.
the Bears might win the game. I don't think they cover, but they might win. I can throw them in there. You want me to? We can throw them in there. Really get rich. We'll see what happens. Jay, your NFL picks are ass? No, none are around. I'm 50-50. I'm essentially 50-50 in every sport right now. So that's why, like, I don't care when y'all be saying, Jay, you're ass.
You just got to trade water until you catch a hot streak, and then you'll be back up on.
I think literally in the NFL, for the season, I'm 2 games under, which is 500. And then in the NBA, I think I'm 3 games under. So, ooh. I'm just a couple games under. All it is one run. 2025 was a bad year for me. It was a bad year. You know, it just was. I lost a pretty penny this year. But 2026 is on the horizon. We're going to start the year off on the right foot. We're going to start it off right here today. Hey, so let's do it. Y'all know me, man. I'm always 100% transparent. I'll never come on here and tell y'all I'm hot when I'm cold. I'll never come here and try to portray something that it ain't. When I'm cold, I tell you I'm cold. I came here today, told y'all I was 0-7. I'm 0-9, my last 9 in the NBA. Like, I don't know what more you want from me. But I believe the tide will turn. Y'all know who I am. Kevin Durant. I'm not going to get in a pissing match with Patrick Beverly. That's it, man. That's all I got for y'all today. Have fun yelling at y'all. Have fun talking to y'all. We'll see if I'm right. We'll see if I'm wrong. Thought it was a good show. Brian, you got any words left?
No, I look forward to Tuesday. Hopefully, you're not too upset about that Cowboys game, but we'll see.
Do you want to get a hat bet?
You can give me 5.5.
I'll give you 5.5.
All right, you're on.
I should have took the 6.
Nah.
Cowboy hat.
6 would just be a push. We need a winner here. 5.5 is fine. I don't even think I'll need it. I think the Vikings win, but we'll see.
Let's do it. We pushed on our hat bets earlier in the week, so.
Oh, I got a nice one from my friend Brad Wins Bets here in my South Florida hat.
Yes, sir, man. So we'll see what happens. Ashley, any final words for you today?
Nope, just excited. It's a good board today. I expect a lot of winners here, and excited to see how it all shakes out. Coming down to the wire here, regular season. Should be good.
Yes, it is. Jovan, any final words?
Yeah, Sunday. Let's get this money.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Appreciate y'all, man. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Check out everybody's individual content. Everybody here on this show right now does their own thing in their own. So if you're tired of hearing me yell at y'all, you could just go watch Ashley if you want to. You could just go watch Jovan if you want to. You could just go watch Brian if you want to. Or you could just go watch me if you want to as well. So plenty of different content for us here on the website and the channel. That's why we're the best on the planet. Appreciate y'all. See you tomorrow. Make it a winning day. We out of here.